guys, so I'm here on the Facebooks, on One Punch Man's social media. Have I just become an old man? What am I saying? It doesn't matter, right? I'm looking at the Road to Strong page, and look how cool that is. We've got Halloween Saitama in a nice little vampire costume. And also, guys, I wanted to cover the new update for you. The update is out in game, but I wanted to kind of break down the characters here so we could get a better look and look at their skills. It's easier than me clicking through all their little circles and everything like that. So let's open that in a new tab, and this bad boy as well. And then, of course, we have the actual events. So again, with this, we're not looking at anything too thrilling here, unfortunately. It is the same as it is every time, which does kind of annoy me, especially when it's for a bigger event like Halloween or Easter or Christmas. It should be something a little bit more, just, I don't know, but it's something a little bit different. But I'm not really complaining. It's still fun. I still like these events, guys. We've got the dice, we've got everything. And last time I was able to actually 100% finish the actual dice board when I was doing it. So obviously that's what I'm hoping I'm going to do again. And then you can get to the end and do those little draws. So in that sense, I'm quite intrigued to see where you get to. And obviously we've got the Witch Diviner where you can get Metal Bat and you get his skills in there. Then you've got both of the fly-throughs. So all of these are exclusive characters, exclusive. And then in here we've got the event login card again, which I think I got that one last time because I was interested by Mosquito Girl. I'm not particularly interested by any of these new characters. I'm still going to push quite hard through everything, of course. But yeah, together let us shout out the slogan, Road to be King. Come and get awesome treasures, don't miss this opportunity. Road to be Strong grants 100% more rewards. That's an awesome one. That's another new one, which is cool. So let's take a look at the characters here. Another character I'll never max out because I'm not dumping thousands. 5 likes. Okay, he looks cool, but as I said yesterday, I personally don't think he confronts the normal Metal Bat. I don't think he's anywhere near being better than Metal Bat. But anyway, attacks a confronting enemy, dealing attack damage or a chance to inflict bleed. So a little bit like the Whip Woman who inflicts bleed as well, dealing attack damage per round for several rounds. So obviously when they bleed, they they do extra damage. Then we've got Savage Tornado, attacks all enemies, dealing I didn't realise it's hit all the enemies. My opinion could change a little bit here. Attacks all enemies, dealing attack damage and inflicting bleed. Dealing attack damage per round, lasts several rounds. So what we've got there, that's actually mental. Because he could almost be like another TT. Obviously he doesn't do 7 hits like TT does, but if you can raise his damage up quite high, we could see that being unreal, especially for like Road to Strong. So I'm certainly going to hire him and give him a go. But I'm not going to push on him really because that doesn't really stand out enough to me. Like again, I like to compare the characters to the one that I was obsessed with, which was Mosquito Girl Autumn, because she had such an awesome thing with the rage gain. So yeah, I kind of sit a little bit in the middle with this one. It's not awful, of course, but I just feel like there could be a lot more going for it. But yeah, and then we've got the drive back one, and there's a chance to inflict bleed, which is quite cool. All of Metal Bat's attacks recover HP equal to proportional damage dealt. That's fantastic, because when he uses his special, which attacks everybody, he should in theory heal max. So that's pretty cool. And then we've got his demonic vigor? I can't speak. When the demon Metal Bat's HP is lower than a certain percent, he enters demon state, increasing attack, receiving less damage, and becomes immune to control. So that's a little bit like his current one, but it doesn't make him invincible, but it increases his attack, which is obviously going to do a huge amount of damage. So what you should really do is save his special until you activate that mode, and then use the special, and you could see it go quite a long times. But I think that's quite good. Then we've got, if target has bleed, the skill temporarily increases critical chance. So you could do a bleed team. So you could put the one with the whip in, get everyone bleeding. And you could just have this nice range of characters that all have a bleed effect to just shred. So I do like the idea of that, guys. So I'd like to see him in action. I'm certainly going to do a review on him through Road to Strong, and we can go through and test him out, and I can give you my opinions on him. Now we've also got this character. Now, this character looks so much more low budget. Like, you've got this awesome thing here, like, oh, a metal bat. Then you've just got a bloke with a hat on. In his pajamas, like, okay. So, the standard Fukegao? That sounds like a swear word, so I'm being careful when I say that. Is actually quite good, and I would have never actually really used this character, but he is quite a good character, because I quite like the stomp that attacks everybody, but he's not particularly a character which anybody ever uses, or anybody should ever be fussed by. So I do like the idea of seeing a new one of him come out. So let's take a bit of a dive into him here and see what we've got to look forward to, guys. So we've got Evil Potion, which is okay. Again, the problem is he's a costume. And most of you know that when they do the costumes in games like this, it does kind of rattle a little bit, because what I personally think we don't need is, we just want new characters. Everybody wants new characters, guys. Just please add new characters, not costumes. Okay, Evil Potion attacks a confronting enemy, dealing attack damage, inflicting them with Spectra, Invasion, and lowering the target's damage for several rounds. So that's quite interesting, because number one, this isn't a complete type character, so he's not meant to be like ungodly OP. But having that, if you were to use that on someone like Terrible Tornado, Melzar could be quite cool before he gets his final special out. Again, I don't know how big the attack damage shrink is, but that's quite cool, and it's a little bit more unique as well. Do I think that would make me want to use him? No, but it is a bit more unique. Then we've got Spectre Giant, attacks all enemies, dealing attack damage, inflicting them with Invasion, and lowering their damage several rounds. So again, that's using the same big giant guy as it was before, but what you've got to kind of take note here is that it's going to lower everyone's attack damage as well, which again is very, very cool. Then we've got Erosive Potion, which again looks really cool. Again, we have Potion, which is another follow-up, but again the follow-up's also going to splash the attack lower, which again is quite cool, but really I'm unsure if this guy's going to ever stand out to me to use him. I like the idea that if you were to put him opposite TT, he could lower their attack straight away. Then we've got when each enemy receives Spectre Invasion, he recovers a portion of max HP. So that's actually quite cool. I actually quite like that, because he's going to put it on a lot of people. So again, that's quite a lot of healing being stacked up. And that's what I quite liked about Metal Bat, is that there was a lot of healing to be stacked up. And Invasion now also decreases the attack of the target. So we are looking quite cool. So we're lowering their damage and decreasing the attack. So we're getting a bit of a double hit there. If target already has Invasion effect on him, if they receive it again, addition receives the portion of attack damage. So again, he's quite good. But the problem I see with his character is you'd put him in, and then he'd just be eliminated immediately by like TT using a boulder move or someone who's really OP. So I feel like he might lack a little bit in that sense. But both these characters are quite cool. Both have a few unique things which I'm interested to get my hands on. But as far as this update goes, guys, it's just another one rolling along. I don't particularly rate it highly. I'd probably just give it like a 4 out of 10, this update. I'm not particularly excited about the characters, so yeah, I'm curious to hear what you guys think about these characters. They look cool. This is just another latest news episode, guys, for you, but I think they look awesome. But again, I say they look awesome, guys, but I would definitely still prefer 2 new characters that you could get in summons that you could get for just playing the game. So I don't know. I want to know what you guys think. Smash that like and subscribe button, guys. And if you do use the Epic Store, use my credit code Giraffeyjosh to help support the channel. And I'll see you legends all in the next one.